biggest pizza baby going on. Welcome back. Some people say that you can tell a lot about a woman by what's in her handbag. So I thought we'd have a look at what's in my handbag and see if that gives any information about who I am as a person, I guess. Oh, blimey, this is heavy. Why is it so heavy? I guess we'll find out. Okay, so this is the handbag I've got. It came from Accessorize. It's a couple of years old now, so I probably do need a new one. It is sagging a little bit because it's well loved and well used. So it's just this black and sort of cream handbag there. It's got gold bits on the straps to fasten it in. I bought it for about between £30 and £40, I think. The reason I chose it was because it's quite a nice colour, so I thought that it would go with all of the outfits that I would possibly want to wear. Being black and cream, it's nice neutral colours there. I also bought it because it was really big and I've got a lot of stuff. There are several different compartments to this bag. There's a little popper at the front that gives you a pocket there. There's a kind of secret pocket at the back which is connected with a magnetic fastening, and then there's the main bit there with a gold zip on. So if we just dive into the main bit, there's two little pockets on the front, sort of at the side there, and in here I keep my phone. It's an iPhone 6, not a 6S unfortunately, but it's just the it's the grey one I think. This case came from Etsy, so that's my phone there. And also in this little pocket I've got my car keys, standard car keys with a memory stick and key rings on. There's also a tiny little mirror. I got this mirror from Malaysia actually. I think one of my relatives gave it to me, but it's really cute. It's really little and nice and convenient to stick in your handbag and check your lipstick throughout the day. It's got some little cocktail sticks there for if you're eating out and about, and I love the pattern on it as well. I really like sort of bright colours and I thought that was really cute, so that one stays in there. I've also got two lip products. One of them is Burt's Bees. This is the original beeswax lip balm with vitamin E and peppermint. Now I really like this lip balm mostly because it's quite a subtle lip balm, so it's not shiny, it's not glossy, so you can wear it underneath lipsticks to keep it hydrated. And I've also got a lipstick. I tend to sort of alternate what lipsticks are in my handbag depending on which ones I'm wearing. This one is Max Velvet Teddy and it looks like that. It's kind of nice nude colour there. That's obviously what I was last wearing. Now in the main bit in the middle I have got my organiser diary thing. This one came from Paper Chase. It's black and cream again, nice neutral colours there. It's got one of these ring binder kind of diary sections so I can keep track of what I'm doing, and it's also really nice because it's refillable, so at the end of the year you can just buy another insert and keep the diary. I've also got a pen from Harrods. Cute little pen. I really like the pattern on this one, so I keep that one in there. And there's also a little notebook in there as well. So this one's just a plain notebook. I write little notes in there if I get any ideas for videos or anything like that, or stuff I need to remember, shopping lists, they all go in there. And the next thing I've got is my purse. This one I bought a couple of years ago as well. It came from Animals, so it's quite sort of, it's a little bit tatty now. But this one I really liked because it's quite a nice neutral colour. I've said this several times, but I really like neutral colours that work well with everything because they're so versatile and easy to use. But there's my Animal purse there. It's got a pop there which folds out into all these cards, and there's also a zip for your coins there, which I really liked. Is there anything interesting here? It's my driving licence. I'm not going to show you that because I look like a criminal. Boots cards, gym card, debit cards, my Nando's card. Got a Boost card, really like that one as well. Costa card. Most of them are just sort of loyalty points cards for shopping. I've got free eyebrow threading treatment. Oh, it's one of those, if you get your eyebrows done 5 times you get a free treatment, so my next one is free. I have $0 in here. There is no money in there. Any interesting receipts in there? 20% off Frankie and Benny's food bill. Boots skincare, valid until 28th of February. That one can go in the bin now. Boots points, Boots points, Boots points. Primark receipt. No, the Boots voucher's out of date. Oh, this is a Boots receipt. Every single thing I bought on this transaction at Boots had a coupon with it. Whether it's a points coupon or savings coupon. I used a lot of coupons. TGI Fridays receipt Love TGI Fridays. And here I filled in, oh I remember, I filled in a survey about what the visit was like, and now next time I go I get a free appetiser. Any excuse to go back to TGI Fridays. What else have I got in this bag of tricks? My glasses case, black, sleek. Got my glasses inside it, so again they're black but they've got tortoiseshell arms there. I've got an umbrella because living in England you never know when you're going to get caught in the rain. So this one is a Fulton umbrella. I really like this one because the pattern on it is really cute, red and spotty. The actual umbrella is quite small, it's not a very big umbrella so you definitely couldn't fit 2 people underneath it, but it's really nice and sort of packs into a that can fold away, that's the word I want, that can fold away nice and small there, so you can just slot it in your handbag and grab it whenever you need. I've also got a pair of leather gloves. It is freezing at the moment, the weather is so cold, and when I get in the car to drive, the steering wheel is cold. So I have cold hands anyway, so that doesn't help, but using a pair of gloves, definitely worth doing in weather like this. I've gone for leather gloves because I can hold a steering wheel then. With the woolen gloves it's a little bit more difficult. And again brown because it's versatile and goes with a lot of things. Look at me being practical there with everything I own. I also have a couple of cereal bars here in case I get hungry. So there's one just from Sainsbury's, light and crispy red fruit cereal bar. And I've also got one of the Naked bars. This one's the Cocoa Delight one. I've not actually tried these ones yet, so when I get hungry I will definitely tuck into that one and let you know what I think. But these are supposed to be really good because the ingredients are dates, cashews, raisins, cocoa and a hint of natural flavouring, and that's it. That's literally all they use in there, so sounds good, sounds very promising. I've also got an emergency tea bag stash. This I think was actually a present to my dad. He got it for somewhere but he said he didn't use it, and because I drink such a variety of tea I like to have a stash of all the different teas I drink just because I never know what mood I'll be in. So I've got in this one, I think this is yeah, that's a normal tea bag there. I've also got a couple of green teas in, some sugar. I've not actually got any fruit teas in there. I need to restock that one, I think. Do like a nice fruit tea with my lunch. The last thing in this main section of my handbag here is a smaller bag. So in here I tend to keep little things that could get lost in the main section of my handbag. This one was a Christmas present from one of my friends. I believe it came from Accessorize. But it's quite a nice size, it fits quite a lot in it. And in this little bag I've got a little bottle of mouthwash. This one does say Colgate Sensitive Pro Relief, but I think there's actually Listerine in there at the moment. So this one I tend to use after lunch, whether if I'm at work or if I'm out and about and I just want to freshen up a bit. So tiny little bottle of Listerine. I've also got my headphones. So the headphones that came with my phone. I've also still got the little case that it came in, and I really like this case because it keeps my headphones in good shape. We all know the struggle of headphones getting tangled in your pocket or in your handbag and then damaging them and it taking ages for the headphones to untangle. So tiny little box keeps it all in a nice shape. It's a nice sleek box, it doesn't take up too much room and it protects your headphones. Love that. Well done, Apple. I've also got a hand cream, so this is one of the EOS hand creams. I think this is the one I showed in my favourites video. This one is the cucumber, ooh, crikey, cucumber melon one. Again, this one's a nice sort of shape. It doesn't take up much room, so it's nice to just slot in there. And it smells really good as well. Also in this little bag, I've got a packet of tissues, standard pack of tissues, because you never know when you're out and about and you might need a tissue. Hand sanitizer. This one is the Carex Complete Strawberry Laces Refreshing Hand Gel. Kills 99.9% of bacteria. This one literally does smell like strawberry laces. And when you're out and about, you never know when you're going to have to eat something with your hands, or if you've touched something grubby, or if you sneeze or something like that. So hand sanitizer, definitely a must. There's also a box of chewing gum here. Now this is actually the Wrigley's Extra Ice, I think it is, but I keep it in this little box because it fits more in than the little packets. The little packets I find crumble or the little chewing gums fall out and they end up all over my handbag. So I like keeping them in this little reusable box here. I think this box was originally a Mentos box. I think it was a Mentos box, but I don't like the giant tubs because I can't fit them in this bag. So this little one is nice, again quite sleek, fits in nice and easily. So there's that, and I just refill it with the standard multi-packs of chewing gum every time I get low. And then the last thing in here is some ibuprofen gel. I can't take ibuprofen tablets. I don't know what it is, they make me feel sick. They make me feel worse than when I needed to take them. For example, if I had a headache or something and the only thing I had was ibuprofen, I wouldn't take it because it would make me feel so much worse. I don't know what it is about ibuprofen. Paracetamols are fine, but ibuprofen, I think you're supposed to take it with food, but I can never time food and when I need an ibuprofen. Like, I don't know when I'm going to get a headache or feel ill. So yeah, I don't take ibuprofen, but I do have this problem with my wrist. Sometimes it just aches. I think it started when I was in about year 11, year 10, year 11 maybe year 12, around that sort of time. And it was because I was I don't know for a fact, but I think it came about because I was writing in exams a lot. I took English, I took a lot of essay-based subjects, so all of my exams had to be handwritten. So when you're writing furiously and trying to get everything in within 2 hours or so, I think it's called repetitive strain injury. Because I work at the computer a lot, sometimes it's sort of a wrong angle, or if I lean on it a bit funny, or if I'm straining it, it ends up hurting. So I take this ibuprofen gel with me because I can't take the ibuprofen tablets, and whenever it gets a bit sore, I rub a bit of gel all around my wrist, and then that helps. Effective relief of rheumatic and muscular pain and inflammation. So perfect, exactly, does what I need it to do. Keep it in my handbag just because I never know when I might get a flare up, but that is what I use when I do. So that's it for the main pocket there. If we go to the little secret pocket at the back, there's not very much in here, but I have got a Lakeland bag. I'm terrible for being out shopping and not having any bags with me. My handbag is already too full, as you can see, so I can't fit very much in there. So it's a good idea just to keep a bag with you. This one's a really thick and quite a big bag as well, so I like using this one there. I mean, it's only cost 5p to get your own bag, but you know, when you can save 5p, why not? With your own bag, come prepared, that's what I do. I've also got 2 very old hot chocolate sachets. I should probably use these actually. They're all smushed and caked together. God knows how long they've been in there. But they're the Options Belgian Chocolate Mint and the Options Belgian Chocolate. So there's 40 calories, 38 calories. I think they're supposed to be skinny hot chocolates, but who cares really? I bought them because they were little and they can fit in a handbag. I might be in the mood for hot chocolate, you never know. And then lastly, in this little secret pocket, I have a comb. This is probably the world's worst comb. I don't know where it came from. I'm assuming something like a cracker because it's the flimsiest comb ever. And I don't even know why I have this. I very rarely brush my hair. Right, and then the last section of the handbag is the little popper bit at the front. In here, I've got a pot of Vaseline. This is the cocoa butter one, so obviously smells like cocoa butter. It smells really good, to be fair. Vaseline, you can't go wrong with Vaseline, apart from if you're going to wear lipstick on top of it. That's not so good a combination. But that's why I've got 2 lip balms. I like to have something on my lips all the time. And even if that's just Vaseline, it adds a bit of gloss to it. I also have a pen. This is a Parker pen. Everyone needs a pen in their handbag. I have actually already got one, the pen from Harrods, but this one is a little bit nicer. Easy to get to as well if I keep it in the front. There's also my contact lenses case. So I'm wearing my contact lenses at the moment and I don't keep them in this case overnight, but I do have this case in my handbag because sometimes if I wear my lenses for too long they give me headaches, and that's the point. I need to take them out and put my glasses on instead. So I've got these with me. This is a really good case. It doesn't leak as well, which is something that you need with contact lenses. And then the only other thing I've got in here is a couple of hairbands. I don't think I even need to explain that one. If you're a girl, you'll understand the need for hairbands. And there's also some hair grips as well. So I've got some standard black ones, that are like closed grips, and I've also got some of these brown ones which are the open grips there. These ones are particularly good for messy buns. And that is everything. That is the entire contents of my handbag there. So that is all the stuff I keep with me most of the time. No wonder it's so bloody heavy, Christ. I think the heaviest thing in it is probably this. With the whole digital era we've got going on now, I could easily get rid of this and just put everything on my phone. But at the same time, it's kind of cute, it's kind of retro, it makes me feel like I've got some control over my life. So I'm going to keep this for now. Maybe next year, once I've used all the diary entries, I might get rid of it. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling next year. So I need to tidy up all of this stuff now. If you think there are any sort of subliminal messages or anything about what's in my handbag and what it says about me as a person, feel free to leave it as a comment. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you again next week. Bye!